the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Houston Texans. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud begins with a pass. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Right. At 18.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down and 3.
At 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tony.
And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
At 18. What's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. Quickly, they get it into the hands of Williams. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
3rd and 7.
Here we go. At 18. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. Looking to run, and it's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
44, ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Tua. Open man, left side, he's got it. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Miami.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
21G, 21G.
On first down, Tagovailoa. This pass deflected and caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
First down, Miami.
Now give on the ground. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Right back to him on first down. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A shotgun snap for Tua. This one caught by Waller. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Again, it's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
And the Dolphin first down.
Go ahead. Out.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Ready, shot. All right, go ahead, go. Ready. Shot.
To the air again, Tunga Bailo. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. More from Houston coming up in a moment. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up.
Ready.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Koo's kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Swat, another swat.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get that out to Mixon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Stroud going to set up the throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's 3rd and 7. To throw is Stroud. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 15-yard
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Ready. 20 TX. 18. Wait. Out.
Drive will start on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19. 21G.
Throwing is Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
To throw is Tua. On the run to the right. And that ball's intercepted by Trayvon Diggs. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 20 TX. Solo left Zion.
Back to throw is Tua. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now a 1st down throw for Tua. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Ready, tight.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-meter line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Miami.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 20, here's second down and 5.
Go ahead.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
All right, come on.
Tua gonna throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18, what's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
All right.
Now Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 18, what's that?
Back to throw. Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Here's 1st and 10.
Swat, another swat.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
18, what's that?
On second down, Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, and they'll stop at just over a minute remaining in this first half. what to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
On the quick, right? 18. What's up?
Stroud. He'll let this one go long for Williams. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play just before the half. A pickup of 44 yards.
All right.
They'll run here with Mixon. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Dolphins 3.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Catch made there by Waddle. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
TX.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
On the quick, right?
Swap. Mother swap.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is third and long.
Here we go, let's go. 18. What's that?
Now Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
To the ground, a first down run. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6.
Let's go. All right.
Here's 2. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third and 6.
Hey, get set. Ready.
Here's Tagovailoa. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's in! Ollie Gordon. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his third touchdown on the year. Now, Here's the Dolphins and Tua going for two. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Makes the score Texans 14, Dolphins 11. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
All right. 118. What's up? Go get him.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On play action, Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Dexter Lawrence in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
All right. 118. What's that? Tonight.
To throw is Stroud. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Turbo 3, kick.
They'll begin here on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Get set. 18, with it. Whoa.
Play action. Tagovailoa. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Dolphins 11.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Two and out on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10.
All right, fellas. Listen up.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third down and 3.
Ready.
In the middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Tua to Tyreek for the Dolphins first.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 4. That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored,
and he will score. Game on. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 18.
On first down, it's Stroud. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They face second down and 7.
Here we go. 18. Let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kenneth Grant gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Here we go. 18. Let's go. Hey, south.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On the ground is Kamani Vidal. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. That's quickly out wide for Kirk. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Now Tua. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 35, here's second down and 9. They'll run with Vidal. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
18. Watching Oscar.
Slot man in motion left. 2 and now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
They snap it to Tua. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
They're right here. Turn up. 18.
Here's Chubb. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6.
18. Longer, long. Out.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Youngway Crew on for the field goal. A 34-yard attempt.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Oh, okay.
Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's complete to his running back, Israel Abanikanda. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Icatina, Orange, Richard Mill.
A lot riding on this play. High game, final minute, 3rd down.
18. Let's hit.
Throwing is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline. And he's able to extend this drive.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
18. Outside.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down for Houston. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Here is 1st and 10.
How was that? What? 18. What's up?
Here's Stroud. That's caught left side by Hockenson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Big time throw there. Sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute. All they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. So on is Spencer Schrader in a huge spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Texans will take a 24-21 lead. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.